Hello YouTube. I thought I'd show you 3 of my Japanese swords that I got from eBay a few years ago. These are all shipped from China. These are so-called antique Japanese swords, antique samurai swords. None of these cost very much money. I think this one may be $125 or something like that. I got. This tanto will probably below 50. Shipped from China a few years ago. I forgot how much. And here's another tanto, also for not very much money. All these are shipped from China. This one's a long one. Give a detailed view. That is looks like genuine ray skin on the handle. This is solid brass. The guard. These look very old. Here's the tanto. Also looks pretty old. Looks like the scabbard is made of ray skin. This one is a short one, made of ray skin. Workmanship is excellent. It does appear to be very old. How old is? Don't really know. And then this one is a small tanto wooden scabbard. Okay, now I have disassembled all of these knives. Here's what they look like. Let's go into them, take a look in detail, beginning with the top one. This is it's a hefty chunk of brass or copper or whatever, bronze, with silver inlay designs. Very beautiful. Pine trees, birds. This does not look like cheap Chinese reproduction. And here's the tang. It says 田野归众作. It's the bladesmith, the swordsmith. I can only read Chinese, so I'm pronouncing in Chinese. 田野归众. Now turn around. And this is the year that was made. Was made in 宽永元年. That is the 1624, according to Wikipedia's list of Japanese eras. 1624.田野归众. So if this is going to be Chinese imitation, why would they even take the trouble of putting the inscription in the tang and sell it for so little money? And see, this is genuine raised skin. Looks genuine. Like I say, I'm no connoisseur. Okay, on to the next one. This one, I took it apart, the tanto, the medium-sized tanto. This is the components. It fits very well. No loose parts. Everything fit perfectly well. That's a peg. This one, Mianlang. I think that shows Toshiro Mianlang. That's the name of the bladesmith. Turn it around. That's beautiful kanji. 承应元年. That's Zhou period. J-O-O, according to Wikipedia. 1652. 承应元年. Now, this is the Japanese style kanji. Chinese don't. It's like this word. I don't think Chinese write it like that. So this is pretty authentic Japanese kanji. Beautiful handwriting. Mianlang. Toshiro. I think. I'm no Japanese. And then this one, the last one, the short tanto, it says Zhengzong. That's the name of the smith, Zhengzong. That's Masamune. But I doubt this is by D Masamune. If it was by D Masamune, this would be a fortune. But this is probably some kind of reproduction back in the old days, even reproduction from the old days. Zhengzong Masamune. This one doesn't have the year of built. So you will wonder why, if these are authentic Japanese products, why would China? They all come from China. How come China have so much of these old swords? If you look at eBay, you can see lots of antique Japanese samurai swords. And all of them from eBay. I'm from China. And they all are unique also. You're not going to find one just like it. So they're not mass-produced. These are unique pieces. So I suspect these are genuine Japanese period pieces. Now, why do China have so much Japanese relics? One possible explanation is in the 1930s, 1920s, when Japan tried to conquer China, they annexed Manchuria. They called it Manchu Kuo. And they installed the last emperor of China as a king of Manchu Kuo. But it's a puppet regime. Even though it's ruled by Chinese last emperor, but actually it's the Japanese who tell them what to do. And Japan tried to send a lot of their civilians to populate the area, to take over. And there were a lot of Japanese civilians sent to Manchu Kuo with their families and family heirlooms and all that stuff. of course, after the war, after the Japanese defeat, they all had to go back to Japan. I'm sure they left a lot of artifacts, a lot of maybe family heirlooms back behind, and these fallen into Chinese hands, and may even have been sitting in the attics of some guy in China who just thought it was some old beat-up sword. And when eBay came along, they say, hey, we can sell it on eBay cheap. And maybe some businessman goes out and buy a lot of these, collect them from civilians for quick cash. And then that's how you end up in my hands here in America. Possibly. That's just my theory. Now, any of you samurai sword scholars, please leave a note in what you think. These are definitely shipped from China. I bought these probably 5-6 years ago. And I suspect these are real, authentic samurai swords from the period. So this one is 1624, according to the inscription. It's possible. This one, the one with raised skin wrapped scabbard by Toshiro, is from 1652, 承应元年. First year of the promises fulfilled era. 承应, that means fulfilled promise. Each Japanese era had a auspicious name, of course. 1652 was 承应元年. That's 1652. Now, if these are fakes, why would they take the trouble of inscribing in beautiful kanji, onto the tang, and make the tang rusty? I mean, it takes a while to make it rusty. If I know this much, if you're a sword collector, you don't want to polish the rust off of the tang, because that devalues it. All the old ones have rusty tangs. Of course, the new ones now from Paul Chang or from somebody else in China, the brand new productions, these don't have rusty tangs. Well, there you go. This is just 3 from my collection. I got it for not very much money. I think the most expensive one was the long one. I think I paid like $125 for it, plus shipping from China. And the other 2 are all below $50, I think. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for your input, and thank you for watching. Here's the final look of them, back in their scabbard and reassembled. Just want to show you how well these are fit. Look, it's not going to come off. You can fits real nicely. No rattling. These look like genuine raised skin. Also, see, doesn't slide out. I need 2 hands to pull them out.